Ah, no, mine is just a level 2, I guess. Yeah, just 8,000.
Range. Yeah, that's better.
Just 8,000 planes in my airport.
Superiority, thank you. It's Paradox Publishers Weekend on Steam.
Yep,
yeah,
I saw that.
Thing.
I saw that. I also got the email that Stellaris would be off, but I don't know.
Not interested.
Starting Stellaris looks nice, but
I'm waiting for a remake of the 1995 game Ascendancy, because that was the best space exploration game ever.
Ascendancy, I haven't seen that one.
Well, you missed
Or that doesn't ring a bell, I should say.
You know, in 95, I mean, you've probably seen my Urkon Master series, that's the graphics.
Yep.
So, that thing had a rotating 3D tech tree in 1995.
Nice.
Yeah. It did stuff like that, so that's why it was cool.
Definitely.
That was really fun to play.
America's nothing is happening. What's Mexico doing up to, by the way? Foreign relations.
Well? Okay, let's get that as well. Sure. I have a free military factory for some reason. Oh, I have more than one. That's even better. Look at me.
No, I just redistributed
I'm
mine.
doing more
And I
things.
have enough trucks. Yay!
Thanks now.
I have enough points to actually change my divisions over.
Medium tanks.
How's the research coming along?
Medium tanks.
8
For
days
that,
of radio
we should probably
ready.
see if we can get some research bonus. Oh, come on. Light tank and heavy tank. No, that doesn't help.
Nearly up to 15 civilian factories. Yay!
Oh, this is crap. Okay, so we're not gonna get that. Sure.
Actually, let's fortify.
That would be nice to have, though.
Let's make Switzerland great again. Rafael, you're from Brazil? Yeah, Brazil is the... Let me check again in a second here. Brazil is the
United States of American Socialist Republic.
USASRS. United States of Socialist Republic.
Close. Let's leave
Something
it
like
that.
Something like that.
Exactly. I'll go with that.
Argentine compact,
No.
but there is no Chile.
No chilies?
Integralis Peru, nope, no Chile. Military Venezuela.
That's a thing.
Poland still pushing into the Soviets.
I don't know where to put those.
Not yet getting pushed back.
Getting more than enough of all of this.
Sorry about that, guys.
Already have enough strategic bombers, actually. That's cool.
Brazil is talking about you? Maybe. I don't know. Mortuary. By the way, if you want to see nice survival gameplays, check out Mortuary's channel. He has a couple of nice, especially Rend. If you like Rend, you really should check out Mortuary's videos.
Or Conan, or Ark, or all
Conan
the things
or
that are
Ark.
fun.
Well, in Ark, he's more dying from jumping than actually surviving.
Same as everywhere else.
But in Rend, he's doing quite well.
Not much jumping
Still,
going
it's
on.
very funny to watch, guys. So yeah, you should check out Mortuary Arc videos or our collabs. Although there aren't that many because I basically quit shortly after Mortuary joined because
Stellaris, €16. Hearts of Iron, €16. That's a bargain.
you're on a break for the next 2 or 3 weeks. You're on holiday,
Cool.
right, Mortuary?
Yeah, he said so.
Yep.
Going on holidays on Saturday for 2 weeks.
On Saturday. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Well,
Come on,
it's
world
getting
tension.
stopped and pushed back.
61% again.
Time.
29%.
We need more
I'm getting
wars.
there. 11 more percent.
Let's get all the wars. Does the coup actually increase world tension?
Iceland. I wish I would. I would love to go to Iceland. Military Denmark. Okay. Come on, declare. Justify war. Oh, I can. How do I get rid of my neutrality?
I don't know.
It will only take a crisis of unimaginable magnitude for the Swiss to abandon their policy of neutrality. Act like the Belgians? Well, if you check history of Switzerland, we have a pretty liberal understanding of neutrality.
Yeah, that... Mm-hmm.
First of all, it's an armed neutrality and procentual to the people who live in Switzerland. We have kind of the biggest army in the world.
Yeah.
Procentually seen.
Yeah.
What is it in the US? It's like what, nearly 1% or nearly 3% of the populations are in the army. Switzerland is about 15 or so, if I remember that correctly. Or it used to be quite big. They're downsizing at the moment as well, quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there was an incident when the army was used against the civilian populace in the French part of Switzerland in the beginning of the 1900s. Worker strikes, and so the army got sent in and shot civilians. Which was like, probably shouldn't happen.
Yeah, shouldn't do that.
I wasn't alive then, so I don't care. And actually, since then, there is like an addition to the not Declaration of Independence, but there is a writing in the government or in the laws that the Swiss army cannot be used against civilians. Which means if the army is used to supplement the police, you are just a normal police officer for that day. You're no longer part of the army.
Hey, wait,
so there's always a way around it.
We're playing Pax Britannica, which is a little bit broken. And the ×10 mod and fully randomized resources, which is
that's fun. That's because Switzerland has no aluminium whatsoever. Also, one of the things which I'm missing dearly.
But it looks cool. Like it.
What do I have? I have steel, rubber, and chromium.
Still know where to put my factories. I have so many now. All of a sudden, let's make 10 million fighters because we can.
If I put that to 100, sure.
New stuff. I still have factories. Crap. There, guns.
I still have factories. He has a problem with factories.
Well, now I'm short on resources.
Also, Switzerland has troops in former Yugoslavia, armed troops.
That's not even worth it.
It's just for self-defense, and we have troops on the. Is it Korea or is it Vietnam? It's Korea.
Who knows?
On the border in Korea, between North and South Korea, we have people there to observe the ceasefire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just realized Istanbul is a non-militarized zone. Troops may not enter. The Ottoman Authority. What kind of wars are still going on? Let me check that. The Russian-Polish War and the Japanese Civil War.
The Lebanon exists now.
How is the Japanese Civil War going? Not too great for Japan. Not too great for the Empire of Japan. Both Empire of Japan. You are the... Everything. Interesting.
Breaking Ziyukai. Uh-huh. Japanese Korea, Japanese Philippines, all of them.
Yeah, I actually, Mortuary, I actually recently, I am...
Sure.
Tarsan? Yeah, Tarsan. Congo was like the big British colony where the king messed up pretty badly.
It's the Belgian cannot win mod. Yep.
Yeah, with human rights and stuff. And then I actually Googled it a bit and read into the history.
Just a bit.
So yeah, he fucked that up pretty good. Or Belgium fucked that up pretty good.
Can I please declare war somewhere where it's fun?
How many nukes do you have?
60%, 0.
Was the Congo British? I think the Congo was Netherlands, right? Yeah, no, the Congo is Netherlands.
Congo lands.
Improved artillery.
That takes a while.
38, yeah, sure. Upgrade my infantry weaponry.
Those there.
And also upgrade
That's
the
better.
artillery. Can we upgrade the artillery in this mod? Nope. Not that we need to.
59 infrastructure, that's better.
Belgium FFS. Yeah, it's Dutch. Oh. So,
Factories.
your prediction that Poland is still kicking ass, my friend.
Well, they have been kicked back and now they're kicking out again, so don't know exactly what's happening there. The thinner that front stretches, the more power the Russians can exert on them.
True. That is true. Are they at war with anybody else?
Thanks for those, mortuary. Very generous. Much
Oh,
appreciated.
you're still doing that stuff. Got some more cheers there?
No, a host.
Why is everybody so focused on artillery only Let's Plays? I've seen a couple of them on YouTube lately.
Yeah, Daniel has done
Artillery
one.
only challenges, yeah. First name, last name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have been weird. I don't know.
I don't know why. Also, the alternate history hub I watch, I love to watch. I love his videos. He announced he wrote actually a book now, an alternate history book, which I'm waiting on Audible to see it. Yeah, I know Congo was a Belgian colony, but in this game now it is a Netherlands. And when he announced it, just with a picture, the whole comment section under it was artillery only, artillery only. What the hell?
Probably gonna try that at some stage. Not right now. Don't know.
Well, mortuary, at least you had a colony. Switzerland never had it.
Well, Germany had some.
Well, not in Africa. I should put it that way.
True. Germany had some in Africa, though.
Yeah.
There's still one country, don't ask me which one, it's somewhere on the southern part of the west coast, where German is the official government language.
I think it is somewhere over here-ish. I know which one you mean. It's like near Madagascar somewhere.
No, that's the east coast. I'm speaking about the west coast.
Really? Isn't it the East Coast one as well?
No. Well, there are a couple of colonies on the west coast, and I think there was one on the east coast in the colonial era.
Yeah.
They lost everything anyway, but those that left an impression on the populace was on the west coast.
Okay, I see. Oh, Luxembourg is in
Man,
place
this
still?
is so exciting to watch because you can't see much. I send a foreign advisor somewhere. Attaché.
Luxembourg is a puppet of Wallonia. Okay, interesting.
Oh, I do not have any political power. That could be a thing, because I'm staging coups everywhere. Yeah, that,
That could be a thing, yeah.
Well, I'm boosting ideology in 2 countries now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coups staged.
I'm building a shit ton of forts around Switzerland.
At least all the equipment is sent, so I don't care. Let's just do things.
Just for fun. Oh man, I still have no manpower. I just need 10%.
Are you training? Are you training your divisions? Because that costs a lot.
So, you going on holiday over tier mortuary.
Alright, ignore me. I don't care.
Either this one or this one.
Maybe even that one.
On the smaller island, so Madagascar, so one of those two. Either Réunion, Réunion or Mauritius. I'm guessing you're going to Mauritius.
Mm-hmm. I'd say so.
Because I never heard of the other island, and I know everybody actually were on their honeymoon on Maui. And they had to land somewhere on the way there where it was a military coup at the time, so they weren't allowed to leave the plane. So my dad just could go out on the stairway to smoke a cigarette, and then they continued their flight to Mauritius.
Awesome.
Story they liked to tell me. You're going to Réunion. Okay. Réunion.
Well, we had
Why not
70% more
Mauritius?
attention.
Because there are too many... Oh yeah, 70%. Some other war started? No.
Nukes incoming!
You had to, because you're married for 21 years and...
That's gonna be the very first game where in my very first war I'm gonna drop nukes.
Holy crap, how many nukes do you have now?
A third.
A third? 1/3 of a nuke?
Yes. But I have 730 fighters and 82 strategic bombers. I'm good.
Nice. Very nice. We are still in 38, so nope.
Working on medium tank 1.
Let's get this one.
More industry, more construction. Not going fast enough. Yay, another research slot.
Yay, another research slot.
Yeah, I can do that.
Anything.
Secret weapons research.
I could fight in Russia in winter now. I have a
That
channel
is a
with winter
good idea.
specialist.
Fighting a Russian winter war never went wrong for anybody I know of personally.
Hey, he has plus 2% in winter. Minus 50% winter attrition and plus 2 in cold acclimation gain factor.
All the words.
Yeah, they could use easier words for that one.
Strategic destruction. That sounds like something I would do. Let's research that. Hey, first nuke.
Come on.
Let me drop that somewhere.
I need
Oh, Poland
10%.
is doing a thing.
Oh.
Poland, join my faction. I don't even have a faction.
Moscow is gone.
Oh.
They are already a faction. Who else is in their faction? Nobody?
Yeah, Watcher, you're right.
No, it's just
That
more.
sounds good. Wow, Russia, what's on? What are you doing?
Russia is getting killed here.
Okay. Wow, Russia is down to 40 divisions? What happened? They had 600.
Were they on
Oh,
the
they
purge or
have
something?
0 manpower and they're still on limited conscription. That could be a thing.
Yep.
They just couldn't
Were they on-
replenish and lost all the people they threw into the war?
Seems like it.
Current wars, where is it? Russian-Polish war. Oh wow, Russia's dead! 97% towards capitulation. Lost 9.2 million men versus 1.4 Polish people. Holy crap.
There, the war is gone, and world tension is back to 0.
Yeah, that's a bit of a thing.
Polish Republic, wow. 27 million manpower.
Yeah, Polish Republic, Peace Treaty of Nizhgorod, minus 100%. Great. That doesn't help.
Wow. 7%, and I can finally change the focus tree icon. Getting there.
Yeah. No, what I can do, since we've been playing for 2 hours, I could start the game in single player and quickly play as both you and me and just put in the command to change. You know, change your political status or whatever.
Oh, we are very close to that.
Not with 0% more attention, no. We're not.
How far are you?
It says elections are held via events. I'm 65% absolute monarchy and I'm still gaining. It's just that there is no event. With 65%, you know, that's 2/3. There should be something. There's nothing. There's nothing popping up. I'm not even sure if those events are already done. And since we're...
Are you down to Divine's Right of Kings? Or where are you in the
I
national
have
focus?
that all.
Do you have that all done
Yes.
already? Wow.
I could technically now create a faction. That is a bit of a thing, though. I have 4
Why is
noobs.
that a thing? Oh,
Because I need 100% more attention to do anything.
Ah, I see.
Same as you.
I think. Did you just quit or something? My game has some
No,
hiccups.
it's back.
Ah, yeah, I see.
Just lagged like crazy. It's probably the aftermath of the peace conference. Oh yeah, look, they divided all that up. West Russian Republic and Siberian Republic and things.
All puppets of Poland.
That probably stopped one of my coups.
Wow, Empire of Japan is kind of getting big, while the other Empire of Japan is not doing anything.
Also, that's gonna be long.
The Chinese Empire is no longer the Chinese military thing, which is nice. Yeah, I just saw it actually doesn't really help